Well, I was crying.
The mood was one of celebration at the Light Korean Presbyterian Church in Mississauga, Ontario this morning when parishioners heard their chief pastor, Hyeon Soo Lim, was on the way home.
We're just so happy, yeah. Like, we can't wait to see him, and yeah, I'll bring my guitar and we'll be ready to praise and have worship, and I'm sure that's the first thing he wants to do when he comes back.
Parishioners say Lim spent years doing humanitarian work in North Korea, but the government there accused him of trying to overthrow the state. He was sentenced to life imprisonment with hard labor in December 2015, just a month after the Trudeau government came to power.
We are very concerned about someone being sentenced to life in North Korea, and we certainly hope to be able to engage with this individual and stand up for his rights.
But Canada has no diplomatic presence in North Korea, and so it relied on the help of the Swedish embassy in Pyongyang. That ultimately paved the way for Danielle Jean, Trudeau's national security advisor, to travel to the Hermit Kingdom. The Canadian mission arrived at a time of unprecedented tension, with North Korea staging mass rallies against the latest sanctions and trading threats with the Trump administration. It also comes shortly after North Korea released another detained Westerner, American student Otto Warmbier, in a coma. He died days after his return to the States, the result, his family says, of brutal treatment in North Korea's prisons. Pastor Lim was allowed to give an interview to Western media while serving his sentence. He said he found hard labor tough, but was getting used to a life of digging holes. He also said he was being kept separate from other prisoners. This North Korea analyst says the regime may have wanted to avoid another case like Warmbier's.
I do believe that the North Koreans do not want to have cases where individuals are dying in custody.
The Canadian government is still saying little to nothing about this case, including about the state of Pastor Lim's health. He is known to suffer from high blood pressure. Lim was the only Canadian held by the North Korean regime. 3 Korean Americans, all convicted on charges similar to those brought against Lim, remain imprisoned. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Ottawa.